I'm Kelly Bennett with Backstage 360. We are here at the NAMM Media Center, sponsored by JBL and AKG. We've got a plethora of people to talk to, and I've got Chris Gamper here. Chris, thank you so much for joining us.
Great to be here.
So this is a drummer extraordinaire. You've been drumming for how many years now?
I've been drumming since I was 4-ish, 5-ish, so I guess we're looking at 50 years.
50 years of drumming. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You've done a lot in your career, so tell me some of the highlights.
Well, a lot of beats, some cool beats, some bad beats, some beats that people like, some people beats don't like. But
Okay.
you know, you gotta get it all. But I work in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I do a lot of work in recording studios and local venues all over San Francisco.
Sweet. And I also heard a little birdie told me something about Alert the Globe, you being some kind of co-CEO.
Yes, the big news this year is
Yes.
I'm working with Ron Garrett at Alert the Globe, and Alert the Globe has completely changed my life this year. Being just a drummer in the trenches, doing little gigs, you know, doing bars, restaurants, small clubs, private events all around the Bay Area. I did a lot of those, but sometimes you're in an empty room and you don't get a lot of exposure. So
Right.
when Alert the Globe came into my life and I saw that I could broadcast out of the venue, it's just been a really wild ride of how that's opened up my whole career.
Well, let's tell the folks at home, since they don't know probably, what Alert the Globe is first. And then tell me, how did it change your life? I mean, what has it done?
Cool. So Alert the Globe has cameras all over the world in venues, and they're broadcasting the live concert experience to the world. So we generally have, right now we have maybe 25, 35 cameras out. There's going to be a lot more venues all over the world, and we have maybe 5 to 7 countries watching. So all of a sudden there's just exposure for whatever little gig I'm doing. And the tech behind the camera is unbelievable. It sounds amazing. And then there's also a whole platform online where I've got my artist profile page, we've got venue profile pages, and then we're building out archives, so sometimes you can go back and look at past performances. So it opens up a whole world of it adds so much value to every gig that I do with the exposure and also the people that are watching. So the way that it's really changed what I'm doing is now there's venues watching me from all over the place that want to book me. There's other artists watching me that want to play with me.
That is so amazing to hear. I'm so happy for you, and congratulations. I've got a question for you, though.
Thank you. Absolutely.
What country has contacted you that's been the most interesting from this experience?
There's a club in Italy and the UK, and there's also some Southern California venues, which are exciting because that's just south, you know, like Coach House and Mozambique, and that would be easy for me to come down. And I don't know how they would have known about me otherwise unless they saw me on Alert the Globe. So it's
So they were watching.
Yeah, so it's a way for, I mean, the way I see it, it's a way for venues to vet artists. And also, as an artist, I can now look at another venue and watch what's going on in the venue, and I can determine whether or not I want to play there or whether it's a good fit. So the sky's the limit with how we can use this thing and the amount of exposure that a little drummer like me can get.
Little drummer. I hear you working with some people, and you've got somebody here.
Yes.
Tell me about her.
I have in the wings over here, I have the amazing Tuho, who's one of my favorite vocalists. And she's going to jump on. I have a new weekly gig that I'm doing at Biscuits and Blues in San Francisco. It's a really cool community event because they want me to switch up the band every week. It's really a partnership with the club, and what happened is I lost one of my favorite guitar players who I had a weekly gig with. Life got too hard. We all need to support each other. We all got to get through this. So a lot of people really wanted me to do a big tribute concert. And I feel like tribute concerts, someone always gets left out. You know, sometimes I watch the rock docs and they're like, I didn't even get to play the tribute concert. So I thought, well, one concert is not enough. And people live all over the world and want to pay tribute to him. So I found an amazing club owner who was friends with Drew Zing, is the guitarist we're talking about. Drew Zing was the music director for Steely Dan and played with Boz Scaggs, and I mean, he was amazing. He's taught me so much to be with him every week. So there's a lot of people that want to pay tribute to him, and now I can switch up the band every week, and Chu is going to come do that with me. So that's going to be awesome.
Okay, well, where can we find more information about Alert the Globe?
So just look up GamperDrums Live. That's me, GamperDrums. You'll find me, on bands in town, all the socials. I have all my dates up. Keep an eye out. One thing I'm excited about is, on that note, the gig is called Zingflower that I was talking about, and it's based on an album that I did with Drew Zing. So luckily we got that before he moved on. And the album is in the Grammy cycle this year for the stereo audio, and then we're about to roll out a whole immersive audio for the next Grammy cycle, which will have some bonus tracks. So that's really exciting.
So it got nominated for a Grammy?
Well, I submitted it for a Grammy.
Okay.
So we didn't
heard
get
yet.
Nominated, but maybe the immersive audio is going to be pretty special. So that'll be in the whole next Grammy cycle, and we'll see how that does.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Alert the Globe?
Alert the Globe. We'll be there watching. And
where can we find information on that?
Alert the Globe. Alerttheglobe.com. Check it out. We're online.
GamperDrums Live, or is it GamperDrumsLive.com?
www.chrisgamper.com. Or what's really cool is check out Alert the Globe, because there's an artist profile, and you can look up GamperDrums as my artist profile on Alert the Globe. So then you can see me, and you can see what shows I'm doing, watch me play live. It's all there.
Kill two birds with one stone.
It's all there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations to you on all your success.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. And thank you for watching. Don't go away. We've got more interviews coming up here at NAMM. Hello and welcome back to Backstage 360. I'm Kelly Bennett. We are here at the NAMM Media Lounge, sponsored by JBL and AKG, and we've got recording artist star Vaja and Brian Kehrier, and a Grammy winner engineer.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Grammy award-winning engineer.
See, our Grammy award-winning engineer. Vaja, you're a recording artist, and we were talking earlier. How did you get involved in music, and tell me how old you were?
I felt like this was something that was meant to be my life. Since I was a little girl, my mom and dad said the first thing that came out of my mouth was a song off the radio, and I was around 3 years old. And then fast forward, my parents just had a whole bunch of records, from Led Zeppelin to Pink Floyd to Michael Jackson. It was just a plethora of great artists and bands. And then the turning point of me starting playing guitar was when my mother took me to Metallica when I was 12. And I was blown away, and I told my mom I want to play guitar. So she bought me my first Fender Stratocaster 2, a crate amp. I locked myself in my bedroom and started playing by ear.
I love your mom.
Thank you. You would definitely love her. She's cool. She was my momager. We call her Tiger Mom. She's Asian and Hawaiian, and my dad's black, so it makes me Blasian, so.
Dang.
Yeah.
And you're working with Patrick.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Patrick's amazing. We met through a mutual friend. Thank you, Josh Newell. They both worked at Energy Studios, and right now we're working on my next single called Love Again with my amazing producer, Steve Horner. And just very grateful to be working with him, because he just knows what he's doing. And it's all about finding your tribe and having the right people that you can work with and who believe in you. So it's great.
Right. Tell me about working with Vaja. What got you inspired, and what happened?
I've heard the song that she did previous, the People Are People, the cover, and yeah, I thought it was great and just wanted to get involved.
Thank you.
So the engineering part of it, was that hard?
It's not without its degree of challenges, but I love recording. I've done it as long as I can remember, and it's always so much fun to actually work with an artist, collaborate together, come up with ideas, melodies, things like that.
What got you into engineering, though? Because there's a lot of engineers that may have been in music before, as far as an artist, but they go into a different field because they like that better, or they feel more satisfied. Where did your journey start?
I have a very distinct memory of when my dad, I was about 8 years old, and my dad is a big hi-fi guy. He's got like a reel-to-reel tape machine, turntable, all that stuff. And I remember distinctly thinking, if it takes this much effort to listen to music, what goes into making it? And when I graduated high school, just immediately went to a recording school and was like, this is what I want to do, and that's it.
So when you go into the music making business, you went into the you went into the music recording business.
Exactly, yeah. I've always been fascinated with tape and microphones and just anything that you can use to make music. I'm in.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm a production person. I love to look at cameras.
I love it.
Look at that. Look at where.
I love her all cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
So tell me about your music. He mentioned the single, right?
Yes. So basically my style is electronic rock. So it's lots of heavy guitars, keyboards, and something different, So I take all of my influences from Depeche Mode, from Muse, from Massive Attack, and I mix them with my ideas, and I always are open-minded to work with my engineer and my producer, and I feel like there's no I in team. So for me as an artist, I can't be who I am without my team. So that's really important to me. But yeah, I would do electronic rock.
What is it that the People, what happened with that? You said it won a bunch of awards?
Yeah, so People Are People is a cover we did, that Depeche Mode. That's one of their biggest hits back in the 80s, and they're one of my favorite bands. But yeah, I'm the director, and we won 8 awards around the world in the last 2 years, and just so honored and grateful to have the best team and the best cast and crew, and I couldn't have done any of this without my music producer, Steve Horner. He's more of he does a lot of film composing. He's worked on Bridgerton and a lot of these great shows, and so the combination between him and me doing rock, coming from a metal background, it's just been the most beautiful thing. It's like having a child. You never know what's going to come out, but when it comes out, it's beautiful.
I like that analogy.
Thank you.
Usually it takes about 9 months to produce something, right?
Honey, well, it kind of did for our song. I mean, it actually took us 2 years to shoot the video. Yeah. It took us 9 months to finish the song, so it's actually a 3-year period. But if you don't, I always say that you can never rush a masterpiece. Right. So I take my time, and I know when something's good and when it's done, I just let it go.
Yeah. So what's next on the horizon for you guys?
Taking over the world by storm. We have our next single coming out. It's going to be called Love Again. So we're working on that. So my whole goal for this year is to finish an EP and then eventually go on a world tour. But it takes time to make great music, and I'm just very excited.
Sweet. Anything coming in the future?
Well, just finishing the EP. There's nothing, booked yet as far as the world tour, but right now it's just the main thing is just get the songs right, because now this next single has to live up to People Are People, so I ain't messing around.
That's right. And Patrick, tell me what's on the future for you?
Oh, I'm always juggling a bunch of different projects all at the same time. I work with a lot of independent artists, as well as some of big A-list artists as well. So I bide my time between working professionally and then working on the amateur side. So I've always got 5 or 6 different projects going at the same time.
Now,
but he's mine now.
Do you have your own studio, or do you work for a company?
I'm freelance, so I work out of whatever spaces. Sometimes we rent studios, sometimes we work in bedrooms. It's all.
Yeah, it works in bedrooms.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Whatever's in the budget.
My studio is in my living room, so.
Okay.
But he works in bedrooms sometimes.
Yeah,
No, I'm just
sometimes.
A lot of bands, and artists sometimes do that, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
We all have to start somewhere.
Yeah, but also we'll go to these, professional studios that are, cost $2,800 a day just for the
I'd
room.
rather stay in the bedroom.
Yeah. But what's great is he
easier.
takes everybody. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Whoever he feels fit. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I
about the
remember-
connection to the
Yeah.
music,
Yeah.
Remember those days sitting around just playing until 3 in the morning.
Oh, I love it.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
And where can we find your music?
So if you guys want to check out my music, it's vajamusic.com. That's VAJA music.com. Patrick, tell them your website.
I have a website, it's patrickkehrier.com, and my Instagram handle is at @Patrick_Kehrier.
Can you spell Kehrier for us?
Yeah, Kehrier is spelled Kehrier.
There you go.
Those are for our editors.
I know. Kehrier.
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 You guys have a great time at NAMM. I wish you lots of success, and I'll be looking out for that video.
Thank you so
for
much.
The
Well,
album.
maybe I'll send it to you.
Yay! That'd
But
be
you gotta
awesome.
rewatch it on YouTube. But
There
thank
we
you
go.
so much for having us, guys.
Oh, you are so welcome. And thank you for watching.
Thank
Don't
you.
go away. Stay tuned for more interviews
Thank you.
coming back.
And shout out to the amazing camera guy, America. I love you. You make every production even fun. Funner. I'm going to say funner.
Hello and welcome back to Backstage 360. I'm Kelly Bennett. We are here at the NAMM Media Lounge, sponsored by JBL and AKG. And I ran into a musical band called Sorry Ghost. I'm not sorry, you're sorry.
Exactly.
All right, so we're going to have them introduce themselves.
Awesome. I'm Tate.
Tate?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
do you do, Tate?
I'm the drummer of Sorry Ghost.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Sean. I play guitar and I sing in Sorry Ghost.
I'm Daniel. I play bass, and I also sing in this band called Sorry Ghost.
And I'm Matthew, and I play guitar, and I'm also in this band called Sorry Ghost.
Boys, thank you so much for joining us, and I'm going to ask you guys some questions.
Yeah.
First of all, the name Sorry Ghost, I have to ask, how did you come up with the name?
That's a great question. Daniel was really the mastermind behind it, so I'm going to let him handle that.
Danielle?
Okay, so we were another name. We were originally just Sorry, but it wasn't a good enough name because people couldn't find it. They were just searching, like, what? It's just like the game? I don't know what it is. So we needed a new name, so we thought, what if we just add Ghost to the end of it?
Like, what word has never been paired with sorry before? Ghost. And if you Google it, we're the only thing that comes up.
Only
And
one.
that's what it's all about these days.
Trademarked.
Exactly.
Being Googleable.
No one
It's
has been a sorry ghost
So-
before we were.
Before we were.
So
Yeah.
you are Sorry Ghost.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I like it. What type of music do you guys play?
I would say our genre is like an indie alt rock. We take a lot of inspiration from bands like The Strokes or Red Hot Chili Peppers, kind of stuff like that. So we're a wide variety.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you write your own music, obviously?
We do, yeah. We often have me and Mr. Daniel here starting off the songs on acoustic guitar, and then once we have a little bit of a skeleton, we'll come into the rehearsal space, all four of us, and just flesh it out until it's no longer just a skeleton, but
it
flesh
Flesh.
and bones as
flesh
well.
and blood song
Yeah,
at
flesh
that
and
point.
blood.
So it's not still a ghost.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's no longer a
that's
ghost.
good.
It's no longer.
That's good.
Shoot.
That's good.
There you go.
So who does the writing of the words and the lyrics?
It's mostly, I guess, me. I do most of the lyrics. Sean will definitely contribute some choruses here or there, but between us, we'll do the lyrics. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a Lennon-McCartney, you know, just as prolific, really.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
It's bold. It's bold of Sean to say that because now we got to live up to it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Write really good songs now.
Yeah, we gotta write Let It Be.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah.
Let it ghost.
Let It Ghost.
Let it go.
You heard it here
Whoa.
first. Come on.
Can we hire you as branding consultant?
Well, you know. What inspires you to write music?
I think a lot of the times music is obviously inspired by other music, but I think the place that I like to pull from a lot of the times is, since I don't write lyrics, I don't write words, I try to find ways to convey my lived experiences, emotions, and feelings just through music. So for me at least, it's an outlet for taking a feeling that I have that I may not necessarily be able to articulate into words, and then putting it into a sort of a sound that kind of represents what it is. So it sort of pulls that way instead of turning it into words or poetry that I think like a lyricist might do.
Yeah, sometimes we make up words for the sounds that our instruments can come up with. You know, we've got scrangly. What are some other ones?
Yeah, the fans love scrangly. They call it scrangly core.
You know,
we made that scrangly.
We've got wabacious.
Wabacious.
That's
Are
up
these
there.
words in the dictionary yet?
They're
They should
Not, they should be.
It will
soon.
be.
They're in the
We
Urban
have to
Dictionary, I hope.
Yeah.
I like that. I like scraggly. Yes.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's scraggly, sometimes it's scrangly. We'll do
Yeah.
a little bit like tinkly here and there, you know. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So where are you guys playing lately? I mean, are you on tour? Are you going on tour? Are you going?
We're setting up right now in the final stages of getting a spring headline tour together, basically along West Coast, so Seattle, Portland, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's going to be sometime in looking like,
Spring, early summer 2026.
Yeah.
And You guys have music coming out too, as well, right?
Yes, man. We have a couple new songs coming out this first quarter of 2026. Early spring that we're really excited about. Some of our favorites that I think we've all come up with.
Oh, do you have a fan base?
We do. We do have a nice little fan base. We're still trying to figure out what to call them. We got ghosters.
We already know.
I don't.
It's sorry, Ghost. So we often go by Sogo. Our fans like to go like Sogo. It's quick, right? So we like to say Sogovians. As a Sogovian, we feel it's kind of esteemed and a bit more
A citizen of the nation of Sogo.
Yes.
Exactly.
You guys are so cool. Awesome. I love this new language. Wow. Where can we find your music?
You can find us on anywhere that you can listen to music. So Spotify, Apple Music, I'm sure Pandora's, streaming us, YouTube.
Tidal,
especially.
if you're into that. Amazon Music.
I saw someone playing our music on a refrigerator the other day. So if you have one of those Samsung smart refrigerators, you can watch our videos on YouTube at Sorry Ghost CA, and you can stream our music on Spotify on your fridge. So you can
And you can eat at the same time.
Exactly, which is how we intend our music to be enjoyed.
It's supposed to be paired with a fine wine.
Exactly.
Really. Yeah. It's like.
Thank you so much for coming down. It's enjoyable to talk to you guys, and much success to you.
Thank you so much.
Seriously.
Thanks for taking the time.
Oh, you are so welcome. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more interviews coming up, so don't go away.